Welcome back to the second video, and today we are going to learn geography. So this is our first chapter in geography, and the chapter's name is Interior of the Earth. So as per the name of the chapter, you can understand that in this chapter the things which are we going to learn are basically based on the interior of the earth. That means we are going to know that what's inside the earth. So now let's see what are the things that we are going to spot in this chapter. The first thing is structure of the earth's interior, tectonic plates and their boundaries, rocks and minerals, and lastly rock cycle. So let's start with the information of the chapter. Earth's surface is made up of solid rocks which make up the continents and ocean floors. Interior of the earth is made up of several minerals in molten and liquid form as envisioned by geologists. So as per the geologists, so who are geologists? Geologists are the people who study the interior of the earth. Not only the interior of the earth, geologists also study all the geographical, or you can say they are the researcher of our earth. So according to the geologists, the earth's surface is made of solid rocks which make the continents and ocean floors, and the interior of the earth is made up of minerals and molten and liquid form. That means all the minerals are found here which are basically in a molten form. So now let's know about the interior of the earth in detail. So first we will see what is the internal structure of the earth. After a study of various sources, geologists concluded that the earth is not made up of uniform materials. According to the geologists, the earth is made up of not made up of uniform materials. It is made up of three main layers in the form of concentric shells. Now the density of rocks increases with depth towards the center. Now this thing, the basic thing is that the internal structure of the earth, it is actually made up of three main layers. We are going to study that layers afterwards. First let's see that what are that layers. Now the earth's interior is basically divided into three main layers which are then subdivided into two parts. Now how did we know about the interior of the earth? A question can come to our mind that yes, we are studying about the interior of the earth, the geologists are telling us about the interior of the earth, but how did the geologists tell us? It is not possible for human beings to go inside the earth as at a depth of 2000 meters, and the center of the earth is high as 6000 degrees Celsius, which is the temperature of the outer surface of sun. So you can think that how hot it would be, and temperature also increases as we go downwards, or as we go at a depth of 32 to 40 meter. Every time 1 degree Celsius is increasing, and you can think that how hot will be. Approximately the center of the earth is 6000 degrees Celsius high, the temperature is this much high. And we also get to know about the interior of the earth from the rock samples. Now the rocks that come out during volcanic eruption also give us some idea about the interior of the earth. Not only the rock material of volcanic eruption, but also the earthquake waves. We all know that what are earthquake waves. Earthquake, we all know that it is a trembled when the earth trembles. These waves travel at different speeds, and they travel at different speeds from different interior of the earth. They travel through the inside the earth. So we get to know that how did the earth's interior looks like. Now let's go to the next part. The earthquake waves, as they behave differently and travel at different speeds and pass through different rocks of varying thickness and density, these waves has tell us that the earth has a layered structure like a huge boiled egg. Now our earth, we have compared our earth with a huge boiled egg. Now let me explain the internal structure of the earth with the help of this diagram. So as you can see, I will be starting from the uppermost part. First is the lithosphere. What is the lithosphere? The two crustal layers along with the uppermost layer of the mantle are referred to as lithosphere. And what are that two crustal layers? They are continental and oceanic. Now let's come downwards. Mantle. What is mantle? Mantle is the layer just after crust, and it is also known as mesosphere. And the mantle is made up of dense molten minerals. The scientists have estimated the mantle is about 2,900 km thick, and it constitutes more than the Earth's half mass. The upper mantle, now the mantle, as I have told you that now these layers are also subdivided into two parts. Now the mantle is also divided into two parts. The upper mantle, you can see that the upper mantle, it is just below the atmosphere or lithosphere, and the mantle, upper mantle at a depth of 100 km is considered to be a part of lithosphere. And the inner mantle or lower mantle, you can say the lower mantle is more brittle and solid, and the lower mantle contains manganese and iron as chief materials, and the temperature in that place range from 870 to 2200 degrees Celsius. Now let's come to the innermost layer of the Earth's interior, which is the core. Now we study core as two parts. Now why we study core as two parts? There is a reason behind this. As per the Earth's interior, as we know that the most internal place, or as you can see, the center of the Earth is too much high. So we can think that as the core is near the interior of the Earth, so it would be in a liquid state, because the temperature, pressure, density, all the things are very high there. But according to the study of earthquake waves, recent studies of earthquake waves suggest that the core is more brittle and solid. It is not in a liquid form. That's why we study core as two parts, where the outer core is in a liquid state. The outer core is liquid, and the inner core is solid or crystalline, because the innermost, as per the study, the innermost part is solid. So as we study it as two parts, the upper core is, or the outer core is in a liquid form, and the inner core is in a molten form. So here it is given in points also. Here you can see that the outer core is in a molten state, which is, and the temperature here is to 2200 degrees Celsius, and it is made of nickel and iron. And the inner core is made of nickel and iron, and it is also called as knife or metallic core, and it is in a solid state. So friends, now we will study about tectonic plates. Now what are tectonic plates? The Earth's surface is actually it is fractured into several rock plates which float like icebergs on the upper mantle, and these plates are in constant motion. That means they are continuously moving, they do not stop. But now you can ask that why did the plates do not stop moving? This is because these plates are always floating, and we cannot understand the movement of these plates because they are moving very slowly. Okay, they are moving so slowly that we can't even feel it also. Now this plates only, this tectonic plates contain continents and oceans atop. That means on the top of this plates we find this continents and oceans. Clear? Now the shape of the continents had evolved from this crustal movements. You can see from this tectonic movements only the present shape of the continents have arrived. Now there is a theory called plate tectonic. Now you can ask that what is plate tectonic? Plate tectonic is a theory which is proposed in 1968, and according to this theory there was a supercontinent called Pangaea that broke up 200 million years ago, and the continents drifted to their present location. That means there was a supercontinent, all the continents are attached with each other, and then the continents broke up. The movement of these plates caused earthquake and volcanoes, due to which the supercontinent Pangaea broke up, and the continents had drifted to their present location, and they have gained the shape. Okay, now we are going to start from this part. We are going to start from this part, this rocks and minerals. And before that, we are going to learn about the boundaries. There are several types of boundaries, and divergent boundaries, convergent boundaries, and transform boundaries. We are going to learn about them in the next part of the video, which will be coming very soon. Till then wait, and I will be describing the last part of the chapter very soon. And the video will I will try to upload the video faster. And if you like the video, please like, share, comment me how do you like. And if you have any doubt, you also comment in the comment section, and also subscribe to my channel. Bye.